And we're live. Welcome, everybody, to this week's edition of Doc Tales, A Fisherman's Story. Tonight, we have two fishermen with us. If you would, please welcome Daryl Morris and Woody Hollander. As you may know, the trophy seekers.
Yay!
All right, great to have you. How's everybody doing tonight?
Fireworks.
Hey, y'all got the better half tonight. You got Woody on. So the brains of the operation, folks.
That's right. We're gonna see what Woody has to say. That's it.
Oh boy.
The whole 5 words of it.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm glad I took my medicine.
Beauty and the Beast Pops. Good evening, everybody out in chat, guys. I really appreciate y'all coming in. I told Tom probably wouldn't have anybody with us coming on. So I know you want to do chat, Tom, so I'll shut up and let you tell everybody hello out there.
Yeah, we'll see who we got here. Looks like we've got quite a list.
The thing just went out, notification. It went across my phone, so there'll be some more coming in.
All right, we got Melissa in the house, Jimmy Graham, Mike Sampson. Daryl, you were in chat. You weren't first. Catfishing with Cause. Welcome, Brenda. Good to see you. It's All Mine, the lovely Michelle. She's running links in the other room for us tonight. Laura the Explorer. Welcome, Laurie. Great to see you. Bobcat Outdoors. Welcome, Bobcat. Everybody's saying their hellos. There's Art from One Ton. Our good buddy Art. Let's see. Lance, Hawaiian Fisherman's in the house.
Hey, Lance.
Mr. Gadget's in the house. Welcome. Kevin Baker, Nuts and Bolts.
Hey, you're it.
Got to spend some time with Kevin at CatCon. He's a nice gentleman. We had a good time.
Mm-hmm.
Catfish Grande in the house. Welcome. Rod Knockers Fishing. Palmetto Cats. Welcome, Kevin. And Mr. Tim Molina's in the house. Welcome, Tim. Quiet Man Curtis. We got quite the list going tonight already. Kelly from the Bullock Experience, Annette Morgan, the lovely Mrs. Lisa Elliott, Amy Evans, Creole Catfishing in the house. All righty, let's see. I think we're at the bottom of the list. How about that? And I didn't miss anything yet. Usually I'm real bad at running the chat. So
Tom, that's what you told me when you put me on, that I was at the bottom of the list.
No, that ain't true at all. You know that.
Hey, you know what I told him? At least I'm on the list.
Yeah.
That's it.
You know, even if you're at the bottom, at least you made the list, you know. So
that's it.
I forgot a pen. I'm going to get a pen real quick.
Oh, Jody just shut us out. I was just joking, Jody.
You already run down.
Thanks for working.
Oh, my goodness. All right, everybody. You got to go tired of me, so just wait. I've got plenty of zingers behind that one.
Solo Texan Adventures is in the house.
Bob said I'm on the bike list. Probably so. I'll never get on another show after tonight. Woody's going
Tim Molina says, I keep showing up hoping someday I'll get invited. We can work on that, Tim. Are you represented by Agent Murillo, Tim? Maybe we can have my people talk to your people.
You mean there's somebody that hadn't been on here before me? I was at the bottom. Hey, there's a new list after me. That's it.
That's it.
It can't. He said they can't get any better. It get any worse than this. We're starting over.
Hey, first, before we get started, Daryl, I'd like to say congratulations on your grandsons, the birth of your grandson. Glad to see he's home. Olin is his name?
Yep, he's actually here tonight with us. They're spending the night with us tonight. There's some bad weather in Georgia, and they don't have a basement in their house, so they're here spending the night with us. I got that grandbaby, had him all evening this evening. Such
Oh,
Oh, excellent.
our very first one. So thank you very much for that, Tom.
Mm-hmm. How you doing tonight, Woody?
Hey, I'm doing it pretty good for an old middle-aged fat man. Hanging in there.
Sometimes that's the best we can ask for, huh?
That's right.
Tom, we keep fat on our mind so much. We named our fishing boat after it. The Fat Cat's what we named our fishing boat.
really? Awesome. If that was true.
It is on the back of the boat says the Fat Cat.
Really?
Bob actually put it, made the decal for it. Bob, tell them that my boat's named the Fat Cat. That's the name.
And I'd like to say, if you're not subscribed to Daryl at Trophy Seekers Outdoors, please subscribe. He's at 974.
Thank you.
Wow.
974. You were at 963 like an hour and a half ago. So you're picking up people quick.
So
Man.
maybe he'll hit that 1,000 tonight.
Yeah,
Man, that'd be great.
and Woody also. It's also as much Woody's channel as mine. He's actually taking over the editing now. So
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah,
it's
soft.
I was wondering why the quality of the video went up.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Why am I laughing at that?
Woody, I saw that you have a little less than 974 subs. So your link is in the description tonight as well. As well as Trophy Seekers, and make sure everybody goes on over there. See if we can pump Woody's channel up.
Mm-hmm.
I see Catfish and Crappies in the house. He wants to know why it isn't live from the dock tonight. Because Aaron's down there fishing, and we were worried about reception. As you know, there's the 3 boards of service issue when we're down there live. But he was on some fish just before I came in here.
Really?
I think he had caught 4 or so in the last hour and a half.
Hey Tom, can I answer that question really?
Yeah.
The reason Tom's not down there actually is because he knows with me on, if he's down there, that he's not going to get him back because my big mouth's going to run all the fish off.
No, not at all.
It's a secret. He don't want his fish scared off. I just agree with
And Buck
you.
Williams is in the house. Let's see. Is there anybody else?
B catfishing. Do you get him?
Nope.
Yay, I got one.
Callie King 916. Hello, everybody. Welcome.
I can't never keep up with it fast enough. They're always like,
We're old and
Like a
slow.
video
Yeah.
game. Like Space
Yeah.
Invaders.
Looks like there's already trash talking going on about tomorrow night's tournament we're doing.
Hmm.
Yeah, why don't we talk about that? Talk about your tournament a little bit, Jody, and then we'll get into the gathering once you get some
Okay.
people to file in.
I have a weekly show Thursday night from 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. It's on Thursdays, and it's Eastern time, and it's called Flathead Challenge. It's just for fun. And you don't have to you can do any week or all weeks. You can just, if you want to do 1 week, then just do 1 week. It don't matter. But that night I'm going to have a full house, and Daryl's actually going to be fishing it.
That's
So I
right.
look forward to that.
On everybody. Y'all better not miss this one. But me
Yeah.
and Bob's taking out Miss Jody and Miss Cos and all the rest.
Yeah. But the
Tag
people
team
who's going to be
fishing.
fishing, it's going to be me and Cos on a boat. Then it'll be Mike's Fishing Home, Catfish and Curtis, Danny Stone Outdoors, Travis Dyer, Yak Outdoors, Blue Line Adventure, Jeremy Tournament Cats, Trophy Seeker, which is Daryl and Bobcat will be on a boat, and then 2 stands will be hosted. And that's all 10 windows filled up.
Wow.
Man,
Yeah.
I feel sorry for all those guys. It's gonna be so upset when me and Bob just put the whoop on them. I mean, it is what it is, and I'm not conceited. I'm convinced.
this is why I'm
Oh.
doing this.
This is gonna be fun. But Woody couldn't go with me. He's claiming he had a hurt ankle. I think he was scared of Cos and Jody. He claimed it was his knee. Well, it started at his ankle, then it became his knee, and then high blood pressure. I don't know. He got scared, so I said, "Well, who out there is dumb enough to fish with me?" And I went, "Oh, Bobcat."
Yeah.
And I reeled that sucker in. So,
Takes a special kind of person to deal with Daryl. So
with my great looks and his personality, we're gonna whisper those fish right in the boat, and it's gonna go.
Now, is this your buddy Russ in the chat?
And Russ in there, yeah, Russ is my friend. He had to work too, so he couldn't fish with me.
All right, welcome, Russ. Nice to see you. Russ and Shannon in the house.
Yep.
give us the work, Russ.
Paul Boyd in the house. What's that? He's your bait guy?
Yeah, he's supposed. Well, he used to be the #1 bait guy. He hasn't come through lately, but he used to catch all the baits for us. See, he lives up there, so I will allow him on the boat if he's got 10 bluegill or 6 skipjack, and so he hasn't been able to get on the boat with us lately because he's not been doing good. So, Russ, you better start catching some bait.
Hey,
that's actually how I met Russ. We were catching bait. I'm horrible at catching skipjack, and he was catching one right after the other. And I said, and he started feeling sorry for me. He gave me some skipjack. I said, "Hey man, you want to go fishing with me?" I know whenever you get somebody, you got to butter somebody up. If you can't catch bait, get somebody that can.
That's it. I think you'll be in for a treat tomorrow, Daryl. Bobcat says he's going to wear a dress and a wig.
Woo!
Man,
That's without being made too.
It is 2022, but gosh, I was born in '64.
Nothing's going to change, right? He's wearing a dress.
That's after midnight, I turn into a werewolf, so he's had it.
The cause is jumping in. Jody and I are going to whoop Daryl and Woody.
It'd be Daryl and Bobcat.
Daryl and Bobcat. Right.
We done run Woody off.
Well, I think Cause says she can do Daryl and Woody too, and then Daryl and Bobcat.
Yeah.
Yep. She ain't afraid of nobody.
Nope.
But we're gonna be hitting all my flathead spots tomorrow night. I hope there's some flatheads in them, but if not, we're gonna hunt some blues also. So that's one thing. I actually got Laura. I don't know why I said Laura, because Laura explored on her cause her first flathead.
Right.
And
I saw that.
Flathead. I said, well, let me go to one of my flathead holes. We went there, and sure enough, we caught a flathead. So maybe we'll do it tomorrow. I ain't gonna call my shots tomorrow. I'm just gonna say we're gonna whoop everybody. They're all at it. Everybody's at it. Tune in, folks.
Now, are you gonna be fishing anywhere near where Jody's at?
Well, heck no. I ain't showing her where my fish are. She'll go in there and scoop them up. Come on, man. I'm done. Wait a minute. Thinking about all the stupid stuff I've done on a boat before. Let's see. I'm wise enough to know not to do that. How about that?
Right. I mean, are you in the same geographical location on the Tennessee?
No, you're probably 75 miles north of or west of us. We fish in Chattanooga, and she fishes up towards Knoxville. So an hour and 45 minutes away.
Cool.
And we're gonna have some giveaways tomorrow too.
That's right. We're gonna be giving away one of my new custom hats Bobcat made for us.
Oh, nice. Bobcat does great work. He's also listed in our description tonight. His link he's in there every week. He did my stickers as well.
I'll have some stickers also, Jody. We can do a couple of stickers too that I'll do.
Okay. And I'm not doing a sticker giveaway. I can't find mine. I'm gonna do a gift card giveaway to Brad. Hey
Jody, I can tell you where it's at. It's next to your password where you wrote it.
I couldn't get my password tonight either using my computer. Oh well.
It's next to your scale.
You know, I found that scale.
I know. And Jody was here. I can't find my scale, and she got home about 3 days. Hey, I found it. Where was it? Under the front seat or something?
No, it was about 3 months later, maybe longer than that. It was under the back seat. And guess what? My truck's back running. It got fixed today.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
I figured her scales fell out of the truck when she tore the whole side panel off of it getting in that time.
That That was a borrowed truck.
That was one of the times that I didn't even say anything in chat, but I just sat there rolling, laughing. And she's laughing herself too. She tore the whole side panel off the truck.
Yeah. Average in the house. He says hello, barefoot.
Howdy, big boy.
Yeah. Hello to Daryl. Hello, Woody. Says hello to everybody.
Yep.
Hey, guys.
And you got Kenneth and Mad Cutter was in there. I saw.
Oh, excellent. Yeah, there's Matt Cat. I just found him. Welcome, Richard and Kenneth. Yeah, the chat's rolling tonight.
Yep.
For everybody all the things that are going on tonight, we've got 32 people already. We're doing really well.
Wow.
I got one more shout out before I forget it, which is Cause's show on Thursdays.
Yes.
Thursday at 7. Catfishing with Cause, and she's doing a show helping people, beginners, start out fishing.
Hey, maybe
So,
she'll let
don't
me come
forget
on
that.
and teach me some stuff.
Yeah. And
Right, my alley.
she can teach you how to catch that bait.
Mm-hmm.
And she have Stan on with her as well, doesn't she?
Yes.
Yep. Sister. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Poor Cause.
Let's see. Yeah, I am falling behind in my chat again. Did I say Buck Williams? Buck is in the house.
Instigator.
Yeah.
Wow.
He is an instigator.
Instigator.
Uh-oh. The cat's on the couch.
All right.
That's my buddy Smokey.
Nope. All
So
right, let's get this party started.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why don't we jump in? We'll tell us about the gathering.
All right. Smart.
Yeah, go ahead, Woody. Tell them about the gathering.
All right. It's going to be at May 14th and 15th at Chester Frost Park from 12 to 4 p.m. It's going to be at Pavilion number 4. We're going to have prize drawings. Going to have live music from 2 different acoustic players. They're really good. I've known them for quite some time. They're donating their time for us. Like I said, there's going to be food and drinks, and like I said, prize drawings. We're going to do some cornhole and just sit around and have a good time. And I'm just looking forward to it. You want to tell them about our sponsors, Daryl?
Yeah, that will be actually on the 14th. And Chester Frost is real close to Chattanooga, Tennessee. I think it's Dixon, Tennessee is actually addressed, but Chester Frost is like, I'd say 10 miles from Chattanooga, Tennessee. They have campgrounds there. So I don't know how many places are left, but if you can get a camp spot in the campground, that'd be great. They have primitive campsites for tents, and they have a campsite for tents that has power also. So, and like I said, they have plenty of hotels around the area. We'll be meeting at Pavilion number 4 on Saturday between 12 o'clock and 4 o'clock. So any other time, we want to have a meeting spot where everybody can do the meet and greet, and then, let's team up and get out and go fishing, and, hopefully people that know the area can take other guys and gals out and stuff like that. I'm going to try to take as many people as I can out on the river and the lake and show them around. It's a great fishing spot. I caught my 72.9 pound flathead there with bobcat within a half mile of where the camp area is.
Wow.
I don't know if anybody's seen when myself and Woody was fishing on the tournament on Chad's tournament that he has every year. We actually caught 2 50-pound blue cats within probably an eighth of a mile from there. I mean, we were really close to the
really close
right there when we caught those 2, and we caught the 2 within 150 yards of each other there. So, I mean, there's some monster cats in there. That's up on the Chickamauga Lake. We fished that a lot of times in the wintertime. And I mean, there's some big fish up there, just like what we catch when we fish on the lower side of the dam on the Nickajack side. So, like I say, really good fishing there. 2 miles of shore for, if anybody doesn't come in a boat or don't have a boat, don't don't worry about it. There's plenty of shoreline to fish. There's boat docks there to fish. They'll let you fish off of the boat docks over there, and there's some piers out there. So, plenty of tackle stores around there. I'd give a shout out to Jack's Bait and Tackle Shop in Chattanooga. Miss Kim's been really good to us. She's donating to the cause. Also, she's given us a gift card to Jack's Tackle and Bait and Tackle, and she's also going to donate a rod or something else also. And she has skipjack, she has the circle hooks, she has sinkers, everything you need. She's, I'd say, some large minnows. She's got red wigglers, night crawlers in case you want to catch some bait and then go out. But she's got everything you're going to need there. Another one of our sponsors is Uncle Lou. He got this guy. He gives to everybody. He's such a good guy. I really appreciate him. He's going to be donating a set of planer boards to be given away there. We're going to do all the giveaways between 12 and 4. So he's giving us planer boards and then a tackle kit also, he said. Love Uncle Lou. He's a great guy. Takes care of people.
Right,
in
yeah.
the community.
He sure does.
We're also going to have Mad Cat's rods there. Mike's going to give us some rods and stuff to go there. So we'll have those rods there. Catfish clothing. Chris said he was going to fly down and actually be there if nothing happened. He said he was just going to airmail his stuff here. So he flies in. So hopefully that with Chris coming in. National Title Pond has given us a gift card. I think it's going to be like a Visa gift card. They're giving that. Mm-hmm. Demon Dragons is giving us a bunch of Demon Dragons to give away. Santee Drifters has gave us a lot of drifters to give away. So, and I'll be giving away some stuff also. And so, I mean, we just a lot of good stuff to give away. Real Beast. Everybody knows Patrick, really good guy. He's given a lot. He's going to be doing the drinks also. We'll be doing barbecue. We'll do a smoking barbecue and chips and, beans. And, if the bait don't smell up the place, the beans will, baby. That's all I got. One thing that at Chester Frost, they don't allow any drinking in the park. So you can't bring any alcohol. As far as alcohol, you can't bring any alcohol into the park. So just to let everybody know that we don't want anybody to do that and then cause us not to be able to have this next year because it's just a great place. They have 3 different boat docks there to be able to put out with. Next year, if this thing goes over good and all, they actually have a house there that you can do tournaments where you do the weigh-ins and everything like that, and we can for a weigh-in, and we may do a tournament next year to go along with that too. I'll be there. Me and Woody both will be there from Thursday till Monday morning. So if people come in early, hit us up, let us know. If you get there, hit me up. If we don't have the boat loaded down, we'll come get you if you need. If you want us to take you out, show you around stuff. I just want people to come, meet, greet, have a great time, and just the catfish community get to see each other. Bring your stickers, give away stickers to everybody, and let's just have a great time.
Excellent. Woody, anything to add?
Pretty much like he said, there's plenty of if you don't have a boat, and there's plenty of bank fishing. Matter of fact, there's a lovely spot right behind the pavilion we're going to be at. You can literally trot down the hill there, and there's a good little spot right behind there. So, like I said, if you don't have a boat, come on down there, and I'll go down there on the bank with you.
Yeah. We made a video, and it's came out too. It's called Together, and it's showing the pavilion, the shoreline, the river, the lake, the boat ramps. It shows everything of what's there, where you can sort of see what we're working in, and it's how nice of a really place this is. We're going to put out another video here in another week or so, but we wanted people to see how nice this place is. It's not just a rundown piece of junk there. It's a really nice place there. We want people to feel they've got security guards that make sure, at night if you're camping that everything goes good and all too.
Sweet. Well, we did put the link for that video that you did for the gathering. That's also in tonight's description as well. So if anybody wants to quick access to it, it's in there for you.
Yeah, guys, go watch that. It'll show you a lot of what's going on. Again, it has the address and how to get in contact with us if you need to or whatever.
I got a question.
Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
What size sinker do they need to bring to fish that from the bank?
From the bank.
From right there behind the thing, behind the pavilion, I would probably fish with a 4 to 6 ounce sinker right there.
Yeah. Well, that side, on the side that's not the river, you could get away with a 2 ounce. But now if you go on the other side, it's funny the way this thing is. The way it is, it's like its own little cove that you come into there. And then if you fish on the other sides, the river side, you'd probably want 4 to 6 on the river side. But inside there, the little bay area, you could get away with probably a 2 ounce to 3 ounce sinker. Wouldn't be a problem at all. So, it's according to where you fish at.
Yeah, right behind the pavilion, it comes out and there's a point like that, and you got the current coming down. And of course, you get the pull out, the drag will come out, into there. So, like you said too, but 2 to 4 ounces, 6 at the most.
Oh,
of course, awesome. We pretty much use six anyway.
Yeah.
Thank you, Lyle. We appreciate that. Yeah, just hit me up. I know you got me on Messenger. That's awesome. We really appreciate that. Guys, Catfish Weekly, another good guys that's been doing it a long time. If you hadn't checked them out, check them out for sure.
There's nice bathrooms there. Also, the campground has nice bathhouses. The park has bathrooms all through it. It's a swimming area, bring the kids if you want to swim. There's all kind of things to do over at Chester Frost.
Yeah, and if they'll let me and Woody in, they'll let anybody in. So,
Now, I think we talked at CatCon. You said that it's not too far for some hotels or motels for people that don't camp, or if all the campsites are booked.
Oh yeah, because we're not far from Chattanooga, so there's plenty of hotels around about there.
There's a Comfort Inn and a Holiday Inn Express probably 5 miles from there, and a couple other ones also. But them are like the closest.
Yeah.
Got a couple more quick.
Did you say that already? Does it have a bathhouse?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
It has several bathhouses.
Yeah.
All right.
I got a couple more shout outs. Obviously, everybody saw Lyle came in. Welcome, Lyle. Uncle Jeep's in the house. Angler of the Ville and Chucky Morgan is also coming.
Awesome.
That I've seen. Douglas Stinnett is in the house.
Yeah.
And Rico, local 336. My buddy Rico. How's it going? I haven't seen you in a while, Rico.
Hey, Douglas.
You want to be outdoors? Matt? And that brings us back to the bottom. Oh, Dale Hayslip's in the house. All right. We're up to 35 people.
Yes, sir. Hey, we're even anyway.
Real good.
All right.
Real
So
good.
So here's, since we have 2 of you on here, we're going to split up a couple of questions. I think first thing I would like, Woody, take a minute and tell me one of the funniest things or most embarrassing thing that Daryl has done when you've been fishing with him. And you've been thinking about your answer, Daryl, because yours is coming too.
Well, give me my question.
As many as you want.
One of the okay, I would say the one thing that really sticks out in my mind, he drilled 2 holes in the bottom of his boat and we went out. Or it might be the one time we went out and he didn't put the boat plug in.
Yeah.
But trying to think here.
And you still keep going back out with him?
I do. I take my life in my hands every time I go with him.
He's not the sharpest knife in the drawer.
No, I've always been an adrenaline junkie anyway, so.
Do you, when you get out of your car with your life vest on, as you walk down to the dock?
He usually falls down the dock.
I wrap myself in bubble wrap.
There you go. So why did you drill holes in your boat?
Look, he's already told you. Do I have to talk about it? Come on. Okay, so here's the deal.
I'll tell my theory when he's done. Okay, go ahead.
Oh, so you're gonna talk worse about me. So look, guys, I've never said that I was the sharpest knife in the drawer, and never said that I thought things through really well. Okay, all right. So I ordered 2 lithium 12-volt batteries, 100-amp-hour batteries, and also got me a new trolling motor. So I didn't like how Tracker. That's the one thing I don't like about my boat is where Tracker puts the batteries. Mine's a deep V boat, and they put them where they're hard to get to. So I decided to change and move them to a different compartment in my boat. Well, when I did it, so I took the battery boxes and I was going to screw them down to the bottom of the boat. So I screwed them down to the bottom of the boat. Well, when I put the batteries in there, they were still just not exactly where I wanted them. So I took the screws out and I moved them a little bit further over and back and got them just exactly where I want them. But unbeknownst to Mr. Genius Darrell Maurice, which would be me, Daryl Morris, when I screwed those batteries down, I screwed screws totally through the bottom of my boat.
Wow.
So then when I moved them, and it probably wouldn't have leaked very much, but then I took the screws out and moved the batteries back and screwed them back down. And when I screwed them back down, they were in a deeper part of the hull and it didn't go to the bottom of the boat. So we go out, we get live, we're out there fishing and live, and I'm like, man, the back of this boat's going down. And so I flipped the bilge pump on it. It pumps out a bunch of water, and and I'm like, I wonder where that water comes from. I wonder if the plug good. I said, I'm going to put it in. I was like, okay. So it pumped all that water out. And after about 10, 15 minutes, and all of a sudden the boat starts weighing down again. I opened the hatch up where the batteries was, and water's just squirting up through.
That day was the fishing trip from hell.
Hey, we got to say Hades. This is a family show.
Hades, I'm sorry. I have a theory on this. He knowingly put a hole with the first one. He drilled it. And he said, "Oh no, I put a hole in my boat." So he drilled another one where it would let the water out when it come in.
Yeah.
So anyway, I pump all the water out. So I was like, okay, we're here. We're fishing. The bilge pump can keep up with it. So I just turned the bilge pump and left it on the whole time. So we're fishing. We're doing live. We've caught 3 or 4. We've been there a couple hours, maybe 3 hours. Well, what I didn't realize is that bilge pump pulls a lot more battery than the live well pumps do. Yeah. So after about 2.5 hours, the bilge pump, it runs all the batteries down. And I didn't realize it until the electronics go off and everything. I'm like, holy smokes, I said the bilge pump's not running anymore because now we don't have any power. We run all. So I get underneath there. I'm changing over. I had to change everything over to my other battery because I always keep 2 extra batteries on the boat because I know me. So I did that. We put the bilge pump on. We tell everybody, see you later. We got a boat leak. We got hose in the bottom of the boat. We're getting out of here. So we killed the live stream and hauled behind back to the dock and loaded it back up.
Wow.
But other than that, it was no big deal.
Well, he forgot to leave in one part there. So it was his first trip with his new trolling motor, too.
Oh.
Remember that, Daryl? Oh, I'm sorry, my friend. But we get trolling motor. It's one of them self-retractable trolling motors, right? So we get the water, and he can't get it to come out of the water. And it's dark. We're trying to get it figured out. He's getting frazzled, very frazzled.
We're sinking, man. We're sinking.
I didn't want to get hit with a rod or something. Yeah. we finally we ended up having to take the trolling motor off and drive it back to the dock.
Yeah, it has a quick release on it. So
yeah. Wow.
It was fun.
if we're going to tell on Daryl, let's just finish it up in the same day. It's windy.
Oh, yeah.
I've got my tripod, and my tripod's a wide tripod, and we've never had any problem with it. Well, guess what? Also, my GoPro is on that tripod. It falls over and goes into the river.
Oh no.
It's from being gone. Daryl made a diving catch for it.
Wow.
It was not a good fishing trip at all that day. I mean, I'm actually working on the video now. That fishing trip was so bad that even in the video is hard. So
who wants in the boat with me? Come on, guys. I'll take anybody out. Of course, I've left the plug out of the boat twice. I've hit it. Yeah, twice. Oh, you know, you do things in threes. I got one more time to leave it out, and I'll learn.
Well, they say that's one of those things. I mean, that you only do once.
Well, that's a lie. I've done it more than once. I ain't gonna lie about it.
Me and Daryl's wife are trying to off him. We've both hit him in the head with the net twice. I've actually got a short video coming out in a day or two of me hitting him in the head with the net, bringing a fish in.
About took my head off, and my wife done it about 6 months ago. I don't know what it is with me and nets, but everybody wants to hit me in the head with it. So, I mean, it's bad. I know I'm a klutz. I've hit the barge. I've got a video out showing where I've ran into a barge.
I saw that one. Yep.
I've had what y'all don't know is when I had my Carolina skiff. I want to be says as long as there's no barges around. Hey, why do you think I don't anchor above bridges? I know full well I'm going to crash a bridge if I do. Somebody asked me the other day, said, "Do you catch?" Oh, it might have been Jody. I don't know. Somebody said, "Do you ever catch flatheads when you're anchored above a bridge on the columns?"
Yeah.
Jody, I was like, well, just be honest with you, I'm such a klutz. I got a phobia. It scares me to death to anchor my boat in front of a bridge pylon because I'm afraid it's going to come loose and
Really?
Not Woody's fault. He was having backlashes of hitting people and having foam chairs.
I've got spaghetti for brains for sure.
I've flipped Bobcat out of a chair in my boat before. I mean, guys, you just if y'all start to get on my boat and I'll hand you a little white piece of paper that says waiver on it, don't think anything about it. It's okay. It's just a process. Okay, it's just a process. Oh, and one time, let me tell you about this one. Me and Woody's going fishing, and so that morning I get out and I'm over there, and my boat straps down on both sides in the back where, if you have a wreck or whatever, I guess the boat don't come off and hit anybody. Mm-hmm. So I'm down there undoing one side and he goes, "I got it." Well, I thought he had gotten the other side. And what he had done was I lifted up the boat motor and took the prop off it and laid it up on boat. He had gotten that and took it. So I thought he took the strap loose. So I've got one strap loose over there. He backs us in the water. And all of a sudden, I can't get the boat off of the trailer, and the boat starts floating around this way and floating around that way. And I'm like, back up. I don't know why it won't come on. He pulls back up, and I look around. Everything looks fine. Back it back up. He backs it back up, and all of a sudden, I look, and the trailer's like this right here. One side's down here, and the other one's still hooked to my boat, and it's floating up in the water.
Trailer,
back on. I can't get it back on the trailer. I had to get the oar out, push it against the boat dock, get the front of the boat swung up, then get him pull up, and I undo the ratchet. And I said, "I thought you said you got it." He goes, "I did. I got the boat holder." So there I was floating a trailer around on the back of my dang boat out through there.
Wow.
We've done some bad stuff.
I
got one more last dumb thing. Two more last dumb things I did, or two things. This and I didn't do it. I had my Carolina skiff. I was come out of we got a lake over here called Carter's Lake. So I went down there to catch some bluegill to take up to Tennessee. and I coming up the road, the boat sitting on the trailer, and I hit a pothole on the right side. When I hit that pothole, it was just not a big pothole at all. The whole axle broke. The tire broke off the right side. When it hit so hard, it broke the left tire off and flew off the left side. My whole boat trailer hits the road, and I'm dragging a boat trailer with a boat on it with no tires on it. It broke them off. So I had to stop. Wow. Call a wrecker. The wrecker comes, drags my boat and boat trailer up on the wrecker. I gather up my shame of tires that broke off and take it back home, and had to put a whole new axle underneath the trailer because the axle that put under it wasn't strong enough for the boat, and it broke them both off.
Wow.
He forgets one time he just bought this brand new pontoon boat. Me, him, and Ricky were going fishing, and where were we going? It don't matter. We was going fishing.
Lake Lanier, and the statute of limitations is run out on that. I don't even know why you got to tell the story, but go ahead.
So we leave his house. We're going down. We get about 100 yards from the house, and the trailer comes off the hitch, and the boat starts rolling back down the hill. It's rolling down the hill. We hop out of the truck. We're running, trying to stop the boat. And this is how big was that pontoon, Daryl?
28 feet long, Woody.
Wow.
Me, him, and Ricky.
It's one of these. It's
trying to stir that thing.
Go tab on it and everything. You know what I'm talking about? One of these party barges.
Yeah, yeah.
And we're on a main expressway, 575 main expressway, when it comes off in the fast lane.
Jeez Louise.
Yeah.
That ain't exactly what I said, but yeah. Yeah.
I forgot about that just now. And I have a bad habit of falling, getting out of the boat. I fell 3 times.
I'm video it one day. He falls out of the boat 9 out of 10 times. He falls out of the boat.
Hey, Mrs. Pork Chop.
Hey, William.
Hey, William.
And he say hey to JBT and Travis.
And we've had Johnny Small Pepper and CVA also come in.
Yep.
What's up, guys?
Yep.
Credo had a comment
Welcome,
earlier
everybody.
that kind of led into something we need to talk about. About throwing a chair or something.
Woody was a wrestler.
Who was a wrestler?
Woody used to be a professional wrestler, and I used to be a wrestling promoter. Well, we both.
I want to know what you wore when you was wrestling.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any
Well,
pictures?
I had,
He's
yeah.
looking real good.
We've got video. There's video out there, and some pictures. I'll have to dig them up. But yeah, I wore spandex and
Speedo.
Speedo. I did several gimmicks over my career. I did one was a lumberjack. I wore of course, came out with an axe, and I had flannel on a boggin on. And then I did one
Right.
was like an overweight stripper. We were like a group called Tons of Fun. So
What was the name of your group?
Tons of Fun.
Mhm.
And it's like,
They came out in stripper music.
yeah, we come out and we would we had tuxedo jackets on and bow ties and little arm things, and we'd come out there and our music would be like stripper music. So we come out and we'd start stripping, and we'd take our stuff off, and we pull our straps down. We start taking them down, and then
Yeah.
they cut the music off when we stop. But if they didn't cut the music off, they didn't stop. But it took them on down. So,
The least one weighed 380 pounds.
yeah. My buddy was Skinny Kenny. They called one of my tag team partners. He did this thing called Get Skinny with Kenny, and he had like his videotape. And, he was like, and he did it. Wore a shirt that said "I hate fat people," and he was like the biggest one in the building. And
He was the biggest of all of them.
yeah, part of the bushwhackers. I
He
like the
was a
bushwhackers.
bushwhacker.
But yeah, it was a good career. I had about a 32-year wrestling career. Then
Wow.
then I went to promoting. That's how I met Daryl. Actually, when I was promoting, then Daryl was at one of my shows. Believe it or not, being loud and obnoxious. Can you believe that?
No.
So I went over and said, "I'll fill this guy out." And so we ended up hitting it off, and we started doing charity events and stuff together. And my finishing move, it was like the butt splash. Yeah, my finishing move was like the butt splash. I'd like come off the second rope and like do a butt splash on them. And another one is I would shoot the guy off the rope and I'd jump up and I'd ram my tail in their face.
You know what made that worse? Let me stop you right there. Hold on. Let me stop you. Y'all know what made that worse? That was his finishing move, and one night he had diarrhea. Okay. You telling on me, I'm telling on you.
Ooh, rough crowd.
Went to the bathroom during the middle of a match and then had to come back and finish the match.
I did do that. You ever tell that story? I'll keep it clean.
Yeah.
So I was in Athens, Tennessee, and man, I was a drinker back then. I used to drink, and I went out night four with some buddies, and we drank pretty heavy and had some Mexican food and stuff. And I was wrestling in like I said, Athens, Tennessee at the Armory, and I'm in the match. Right off the bat, I'm wrestling this guy did like a country boy gimmick. He shoots me off the ropes, and comes, I know, I'm sorry, I take it back. I shoot him off the ropes. He hits me. I hit the canvas. When I do, I went to the bathroom. I was like, oh no, what I'm going to do. So I rolled out of the ring and I looked, and there's a bathroom over there. I went to the bathroom. I'm like, oh no, what am I going to do? I went in there and I pulled my tights off, cleaned myself up, put myself back on, and went back and finished the match.
Did you win? Did you win the match?
Well, of course, nobody wanted to touch you. Let him win.
I pulled it off so well, the guy never knew it happened. It was like, quit. Now I'm embarrassed. Now y'all can never look at me again. Thanks, Daryl.
Thanks, Daryl.
He knocked me out. I'm going to tell on him. I mean, my God. We're both idiots. We know it. I tell everybody, if I can't laugh at myself, how am I going to laugh at anybody else or something like that? Whatever that old saying is. Anyway. Hey, we know we're crazy. It takes crazy to hang around me, and Woody's it. And Russ, poor old Russ. He's the sharpest knife in the drawer. He goes with us. Man.
Well, I guess there's something to be learned from that, Daryl. Don't let him on the boat if he's had Mexican food.
No.
Oh, Lord, no.
Did you wear feathers and sequins and all that too?
I had some really interesting outfits. Like I never did wear a bow or nothing, but I had like some velvet vest and these big old like top hats and like some wore bow tie and just different stuff. And I did some mask gimmicks over the years too. So, but it was fun. My biggest thing, I made a big run in the Carolinas and worked for wrestled on Comcast Sports South when it was in, and then I was pretty good where it was on in 8 states, and I also did work for World Championship Wrestling. I was one of the guys that got beat up, but hey, it's a living.
What was your working name when you faced Abdullah the Butcher?
Jimmy Hodge. There's actually
go to YouTube and look up Jimmy Hodge versus Abdullah the Butcher.
Yeah, it's actually it is. It's out there. Not unless it's been took down, but it's out there.
Yeah, you see,
it was not pretty. He stood in my head.
And who was the butcher's name?
Abdullah the Butcher.
Yeah, I wrote it down too.
Jimmy Hodge. Abdullah the Butcher nearly killed him.
Another one was Kenny. Skinny Kenny, right?
Yeah, Skinny Kenny was my buddy. Yeah. He's gone. He passed. He
About 2 years ago.
had ankle surgery and had a blood clot. Died from a blood clot from an ankle surgery.
Yeah.
But, good man.
Mm-hmm.
I like Daryl.
You want to give that one a try? Mark's comment.
Yeah, then Woody and I started a wrestling promotion, and we went on the road everywhere. We were in Tennessee, North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, and I think we did Alabama a couple of times too. So I mean, we went.
Hey,
we
Big
were-
Mac.
So
we our biggest record, we ran 12 shows in 1 month.
yeah,
Son, you talking about crazy. It was crazy.
Wow.
Woody was working. Yeah, he did.
Tell
Yeah,
everybody.
and that don't sound like many shows, 12 in a month, but when you're taking a trailer that's 26 foot long and you're hauling a ring, and you know you did a ring, you did concessions and everything, the lighting and all, that'll wear you out. We finally been him got older and we sold the company, and it was just, I mean, we had, I mean, all the names out there, Jeff Hardy, we had Billy Gunn, I mean, all the big names we had.
Ricky Styles.
AJ Styles. He worked our show before he went to WWE. We were the last independent show that he worked for. He went to WWE. I mean, so many of the big names we had, but it's a job. I mean, you got to have ticket booths set up and rent all these arenas and stuff. It's a, you know, we worked regular jobs and then did this too. It's a job.
Yeah.
And we made money at it, but
Yeah.
Lord.
Well, there's a lot of work, you know, hanging posters and promoting and stuff that goes in all that too.
Yeah.
I did a lot of as far as art. I did a lot of suplexes. I like to kind of based myself after Taz. Well, back then it was the Tasmaniac, and you know he throwed a bunch of suplexes. I really based myself off of a guy that did a lot of types of suplexes. Goes with strip music.
Getting great comments in here.
Oh man.
I'm crying.
Crying.
Yeah, I should have come to shows. We have fun. I could get people so mad that one night I made them so mad because they're heroes. I mean, we had a team called the what was
Good Old Boys.
Good Old Boys.
Yeah.
The most loved. They were like a country wrestling guys. They were the most loved. I mean, everybody loved them. Bought tshirts and everything, and they loved them. And we did a loser leave town match, and everybody just knew they were going to win. There was no way the Good Old Boys was going to lose and leave town. They lost. Oh my goodness. And the people were throwing bottles, cussing, screaming. We had to get the people snuck out of there that won the match, and we're never coming back. We're never coming back. And of course, next week they came in mask, and as I forgot what their name was, but we brought them back under mask, and of course everybody was happy then, you know. So
it's like they couldn't prove, but they knew who it was.
The Unknown Boys or something like that, we called them, you know. So,
yeah.
And of course, the what?
Backwood Boys.
Yeah, the Backwoods Boys. We called it the Backwoods Boys and brought them back under mask. Oh, and we doubled our crowd then. Everybody was so happy that they were, you know, they didn't have to leave town, you know. We had so much fun. Of course, they'd almost get unmasked every match because, you know, the bad guys wanted to expose them that they were cheating and staying in town. They were supposed to be gone. I mean, we had so much fun. And then I turned on Woody one time. They about killed me there. That's the maddest. That was another time mad because everybody loves Woody. Woody's a big old teddy bear, you know, at the shows, and he did announcing and stuff like that. And I was like the CEO, and I turned on him and started talking trash about him and all, and they all wanted to kill me. I was just, I was with the bad wrestlers then, he was the good wrestlers, and we had
Oh, he
fun. Though.
didn't see nothing. He was like running me down. He was like literally pulling out my true past about me and stuff. I was like, man.
Everything I could use against him. I told him he wasn't nothing before I came, and that he didn't draw but 50 or 60 people at most of his shows. He was about to go under before I come in there, and I made this show what it was. And there were people there that had came to the show, and I look at them going, y'all know this is true. It cuts me out, shoot me birds. I mean, oh man, they were so mad. I mean,
that makes it funner, don't it? When you get a reaction from somebody.
I'm sorry, I talked over you. What'd you say?
When you get a reaction like that from somebody, it makes it so much funner because you know you got them.
Absolutely. When you know you've got them in your hand, and they know it's not real. They know it's predetermined. The bumps and all the hits they know it's a predetermined win or lose. But they forget. You make them forget just that little bit of time that it's that they start believing it's real. That's when you really feel good. When you tell a good enough story, and that's what wrestling is. That's what Woody taught me all this stuff. When you get them in your hand to where they forget that it's not real, that's the greatest feeling you can ever have. Is because you made them forget for a minute and thought it was really real.
Yeah.
I mean, they'd get so mad. I mean, that night after all that happened, we watched go out of the dang gym to make sure nobody wasn't there standing there to kill me.
Hey, I believe this is the link to that match with Abdullah the Butcher. Michelle posted that for us.
Yeah,
there's two of them out there. One of them was when I was doing a lumberjack. Another one was at WCW. Like I said, at WCW, that was my job. I got beat up. And he beat me up bad. That's not worse than any street fight I'd ever been in. He wore me out, son.
I hope everybody's enjoying
so,
it.
like you were the Washington Generals when they played the Globetrotters?
Yes, yeah. But it was fun.
We want to do something a little different. I've talked about catching big fish a bunch, and we thought we'd just have fun talking about things we've done over our past few years. So I hope everybody's enjoying it.
Absolutely. All right, so now it's your turn, Daryl. Tell us something.
Go ahead. Go ahead, Tom.
Now's your turn to tell us something that Woody's done out on the boat that might be funny or embarrassing. Or
I'll tell you what, the funniest thing, like what we talked about before, Woody, it don't matter what it is. When he gets in the boat just wonderful. He can go right in that boat. And I'm going to video this one time. I've already started getting my phone ready. But getting out of the boat, that man can stumble over anything they are there. They could be a chewing gum wrapper laying there at the dock, and he'll stumble over it and fall every time. I mean, it's just like clockwork. One time he fell 3 trips in a row. I thought he broke his leg. He'll fall over. And he knows. He's been on that boat 100 times. He knows exactly where the rod holder's at. What he'll do, he'll hang his foot on the rod. There he goes. He'll hang his toe on the lip of the boat. There he goes.
Yeah.
And he don't just barely fall. If he falls, he's gonna fall. Wow. And he goes, and then he'll get mad at himself. Why do I do this every time? You gotta laugh after a while. And the first time he ever done, I felt bad. I was like, oh my God, I hope he's okay. But after about the 7th time, it gets comical. I mean, you're like, okay, he said he broke his leg. It's time to laugh. Russ is in there. Russ, you know it's the truth. Tell him how many times old Woody's failed. Between that and beat me over the head with something, he'll hit me with a rod or hit me with a net or something. So that's the funniest stuff he does. When that video comes out, he hits me in the head with a rod, and he don't go, I'm sorry. He may say he's sorry, but he hits me in the head with the net, and he goes, And the first thing he goes is, God, look how black this catfish is. Caught a blue cat, and it was just nearly black. It was so dark. He goes, God, look how black this catfish is. I said, God, look how black my head is with the brain just sitting on it. I mean, so they pay me back for doing
So
stupid
when you
stuff, yes.
when you fall, Woody, do you like jump back up, spring back up, and get into a position, or say I meant to do that, or anything like that? Or
I squall like a little baby.
And I'll go. Did an earthquake just happen?
I kind of lay there and I touched myself for about 5 minutes. Slowly.
Crawl over to that same pole. we put it at the park at River Park, and the dogs float. So they do float there, on those poles. And he'll fall. I think he's just doing it where he can crawl over and get up off that pole, but he'll fall. He'll crawl over that big old pole. Go, wait a minute! Why do I always do this thing every time? This is so embarrassing. I'm sick and tired of this. And I told him last time, video every time you get out of this boat, because this is going to make a good short one day. And guys, that may sound cruel, but we crack on each other all the time.
On each other.
Listen what Russ said. Hey, Daryl. Russ says, help Woody out of the boat. I'm thinking I better stay out of his way. But it's all good fun. We do give each other a hard time. We're all big boys, so like I say, we laugh at ourselves. So it's not like we're being mean to each other. I think we love each other like brothers.
I don't get around so good no more. One thing about that wrestling, it took a toll on me. I got 2 titanium knees and one my L5. My L5 and my back's a 1/4 inch smaller than it's supposed to be. It's caught up with me over the years.
It matches his brain.
Yes. Limited.
I bet that TSA probably has fun with you at the airport, huh?
Oh yeah. I don't think I've
Jody.
Go ahead.
No, well, you're lucky. I was just going to say, Jody, Travis wants to know who's fishing tomorrow night. We can come back to that in a few minutes, I guess.
Daddy Stone.
And I'll say hello to Chris Melgato.
Yeah.
Yep. Welcome, Chris. And Justin's fishing fetish just came in.
Danny Stone.
And he said, I just watched Woody get his head squashed.
I told you. He about killed me. There wasn't no way to fake that one.
Yeah,
Abby
and Dale says the match is still on. He just watched it.
Abby weighed probably 450 to 500 pounds, and you don't hold your weight off when you're that much. We actually had him come to the show one time. He actually is a really nice guy. Billy the Butcher is.
Yeah, he talks like this.
Yeah.
Hey, Danny.
Hey, Danny.
Danny.
Welcome.
I actually watched sumo wrestling on YouTube.
Sumo, yeah. Billy the Butcher was big enough to be a sumo wrestler.
I watch arm wrestling and sumo wrestling.
I like them both.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was young. My dad used to watch it all the time, so I'd sit and watch it with him back, like Chief Jay Strongbow and guys like that.
The good stuff.
Andre the Giant. Yeah.
Not that stuff now.
Yeah, every Saturday morning they had it on where I grew up.
Mm-hmm.
It was great.
I remember Saturday at 11 o'clock, gorgeous ladies of wrestling would come on, Glow. I think it was when it was on. Yeah. But they didn't come on till 11 o'clock. I guess it was late night.
We had some of those.
Yeah. I was young.
Russian with it. I'm thinking, stay away. Yeah, Russ, you don't want me to fall on you. Big squish.
Russ, shut up and go catch some bait.
Poor Russ.
We love him. We love to pick on him.
Trying to get caught up in chat here.
Okay. But
Ooh,
have
you
you
have a question.
seen any of our chicken stuff? The chunky chicken stuff on our channel?
Mhm.
Oh yeah,
Y'all
I got some
enjoy it
chunky
pretty
chicken.
much?
I was wondering about chunky chicken.
I met chunky
Keep
chicken.
going off,
You
guys.
okay, Daryl?
He shows up when I'm not on my meds.
Uh-oh.
Daryl.
Mask, camera.
What's going on, guys?
I don't know. Technical difficulties. Jesse from Outdoors Addiction
You can,
is in the house. Welcome, Jesse. Uh-oh.
What do
he
we
says
have?
hello, everybody.
What's going on here?
I don't care if you're late. You should have been here on time. That's not my problem. Oh, yeah. You know, that's Chunky there. He's sponsored by Demon Dragons now. If you on your online orders, you can put in Chunky 20 for 20% off your order on Demon Dragons website. So
Nice.
jealous that the chicken gets sponsored.
Yep. So does that raise him up above Daryl?
I would think so. I would think so.
Yep.
Yes.
No.
It does.
He's he'll steal your rod, he'll steal your bait. Now he's gonna steal your sponsors too.
Wow. Well, I got a question for Chunky Chicken. Why did you cross the road?
Said the fishing spot was on the other side.
Okay, well that answers it then. Always wondered about that.
It's late.
Now-
Shouldn't you be roosting in a tree somewhere, Chunky?
Is Chunky a hen or a rooster?
A rooster. Rooster.
I'm just checking. A lot of people can't tell the difference.
There's the answer right there.
Yeah.
He was a big hit at a CatCon this year. Dude, I was like surprised, man. Everybody's like, let me get my picture took with the chicken. I want to get my picture took. And I was like, wow. Yeah, I'm jealous. I am jealous. I'm not near as loud and proud as the chicken is, I guess you might say.
Well, this is
my
great. I've never got a chance to really talk to a chicken.
Yeah.
So what came first, the chicken or the egg?
Oh no. Well, he said the chicken come first. What kind of silly question is that?
It's one of those questions, you never knew the answer to. Now we know.
Well, it's hard being a chicken translator.
Now, does he like original or crispy?
Would you say that again? I'm thinking that was original.
Okay. And just how good of friends is he with Dieter?
He loves Dieter.
Oh.
Yeah, he's a
How
big
many,
Dieter fan. He watches all his videos.
how many chairs of stock does Dieter have in Tyson chicken?
This is, oh yeah, it is definitely clucked up for
Yeah.
sure.
When Uncle Deke can't even control it, you know it's gone down.
No, what's wrong?
Your buddy
What are you
Buck,
not for?
Bojangle.
Bojangles. I had Bojangles for supper.
I had KFC.
Oh, did you?
I had a Barney chop.
Really? I remember you talking about that.
Yeah. What's that?
You remember you telling me you had a Barney chop.
Yeah,
Big steak.
yeah. It was good.
Mhm.
Yep.
Okay. Not
Ain't you
sure
supposed
what
to
he's.
be in the tree? He's supposed to be on the roof right now.
Yeah, he should be sleeping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's part. Chunky, where you at? Chunky.
Where'd you go, chicken?
Sorry, guys. I don't know what happened to my camera. It just went dead on me, and all of a sudden, I just finally got it back. What was going on? Did I miss anything?
Chunky showed up. You're not going to believe it, but
What?
Chunky showed up.
Chunky? Who's Chunky?
You know,
Underneath
Chunky.
there working. I had to take my glasses off. I finally got my camera was unplugged. Who's Chunky? Are you seeing things again, Woody? Woody
Oh,
is
yeah.
another.
I haven't took my medicine the last day or two.
No, we saw some.
Ah, seriously. There was this chicken that showed up right where you're sitting.
I didn't see no
You
chicken.
didn't see him?
Chicken?
Yeah.
Oh no. We gotta clean this place up. Guess who come in? Betty Green. Chris Flores.
Catfishing. What's up?
You missed it all, Chris.
He might be glad he did with me and Woody in here. I don't know
Yeah.
what you're talking about the chicken, but me and Woody's had a crazy time.
Yeah. You missed the wrestling stories and everything.
Woody,
These two used to be wrestlers and promoters.
Woody's all the time going, that dadgum chicken's just like Barbie. He gets everything. I'm like, what are you talking about? He's got a sponsorship now. I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, he's just like Barbie. He gets anything he wants. I'm like, how does a Barbie doll and a chicken got anything to do? Well, just don't worry about it. So he's going on deep in with his chicken stuff. I ain't never seen no chicken.
Y'all care if I plug the website while we're here?
Yeah, go for it.
Chicken website.
Yeah. Well, the chicken is prominently on the website. tsoutdoors.net. T is in trophies and seekers.net. I mean, trophy seeker. I mean, let's try this again. tsoutdoors.net. And we're actually just got it up and going. We're still doing some work on it. We're fixing to start a merchandise line on there. We got hats. They'll be for sale, and they'll be up on the next couple of days. They'll be running for $20 plus shipping. And then we'll be doing some shirts and stuff also. But we're starting with the hats right now. But if you get a chance, check out our website. And me and my wife designed it, and so it's I'm pretty proud of it. So if y'all get a chance, check it out. we're gonna be more stuff added as time goes.
What do y'all keep talking about this shit? Hey, here's the guys. Will y'all do me a favor? Russ Milligan's put something that. Would y'all highlight that? Because that's the honest dang truth. Thanks, Russ. It's right up above Uncle Jeep's where you've highlighted Uncle Jeep there. There you go.
Right,
Woody, I'm working at the hospital in the morning. Come see me and I'll get you in with the doctor for more refills. You're seeing that crazy.
Good.
Yeah, we got hats that
Every time goes.
are selling, so they're really nice hats. They got the flag on them and everything. And we're going to give one of those
Definitely
away.
check that out.
Yeah.
We'll give one of those away tomorrow during the little tournament that we're going to do. And we will actually also have a bunch of shirts in a couple of weeks. Bob's going to get them done for us, up and done for us also, that we'll have for sale. We're going to try to keep them as cheap as we can, but everything's high these days, guys. I mean, we're paying $4 a gallon.
Right.
Yeah.
Hiring Willie Nelson.
Yep. That's right.
It's better joke, ain't it? Yeah. Sorry. Hiring Snoop Dogg.
I heard Snoop Dogg say he couldn't keep up with Willie Nelson.
That's
nobody keep up with Andre the Giant drinking. Woody, did you ever try that?
I did. I drank with a few of them over the years.
Andre the Giant was like 8 foot tall, and he could drink. They said he could drink 2 cases of beer a night in like 2 hours.
12 bottles of wine. Just like,
crazy.
My goodness.
Well, that was the link, tsoutdoors.net. Michelle posted it, and Matt also posted it, and Catfish and Crappie posted it. So everybody's posting it out. Hit those links, people, please. Matt says higher than Martha Stewart.
If anybody's got any questions for us,
Ladybugs in the house.
Yeah, if you got any questions.
Yeah, why don't we do that? Yeah, try to highlight them with the red questions so that I see them.
Yeah.
Sorry if we're boring.
We can tell plenty of catfish. I just thought tonight would be fun just to share some crazy stories that me and Woody's been through, because we have really done some crazy stuff in our 6-7 years we've known each other. We've only known each other 6-7 years, and man, you'd think that it was a lifetime of crazy stuff we have happened to us.
Yeah. Yeah, we've done.
Daryl, did you ever wrestle?
No, well, sort of. I had a couple of matches, but I was never a wrestler. But we did a charity one. That's how me and Woody got doing promoting together. Was we did a charity event. I had lymphoma cancer when I was 44 years old. And so I went through all that, and then I became a big fundraiser for American Cancer Society. And so I talked to Woody about doing a show for that, and he was like real open. Yeah, man, let's do it, And so I got out and just really pushed really hard. And I told him, I said, hey, if we can get like 200 people at that show, would you be interested in me trying to do some more shows and all? He's like, yeah, if you can get 200 people, we'll go at it. So I think we had about 400 people at that show.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
like, I forgot how many thousands of dollars for the show. And so we raised a lot of money. And then he's like, well, you got to wrestle. And I'm like, what do you mean I got to wrestle? He goes, yeah. He goes, if you want to draw a lot of people in there, if all these people are your friends over in the county, this county I live in, and everybody knows me in this county. He goes, we're going to put you in wrestling. I'm like, no, man. He's like, yeah, we got to. So I got in and wrestled, and the wrestler beat me about half to death. And at the end, he had a manager. The wrestler had a manager, and they were going to hit me in the head with a tennis racket, and he missed me and hit the wrestler and knocked him out. And I was actually able to get the win because his own manager knocked him out. So I won that one.
Crazy.
Yeah, and then after I turned on Woody, And the big blow up show was I had to get in a cage match, and they beat me bloody in that. So I gave up. I had to give in on that one. I mean, I looked like a stuck pig time they got through beating me to death. And I said, that's all my wrestling anymore. I give it up.
We did a lot of fundraisers and charities over the years. We raised over $80,000, in about 5 years, Daryl, for
5 years, over $80,000 in fundraising.
Wow.
for different charities and organizations.
Yeah, we really enjoy doing fundraisers and helping people out. And a lot of times we would do like for people that had their house burned or had cancer or something like that to just help people out that was getting operated on, and just stuff
funerals,
like that.
People's pay for funerals and stuff like that, and we did a bunch though. It's like it kept us on our toes, and just after a while it just got to be a little overwhelming, and I like fishing way better. It's
a lot more fun fishing.
It's a lot more fun. I still got to put up with Daryl.
I had a lot of fun one night with Woody though. We did a fundraiser for one of his buddies, and we raised a lot of money, and we did a cake auction. And so we did. He didn't know this was going to happen, so I auctioned off the cake, and I told anybody, if we can raise over $100 for this one cake, I'll hit Woody in the face with it. I'd already made up my mind. I bid it $100 on the cake right off. So I bid it $100 on the cake, and so I got to hit Woody in the face with the cake. I mean, this was a big chocolate cake. I mean, and when I hit him in the face with it, and the pan came off, the whole cake was just stuck to him. He said his hair smelled like chocolate for 3 days. Then he washed it.
You see that me and Daryl were like we were always cutting up, we're always laughing, but we didn't always see eye to eye on stuff. It's like sometimes. I get used to it. We've cussed each other out several times. We'd always say and go. Well, you think about me and Daryl were an open book with each other. We always have been. And our word's good, but like I said, we had our differences over time. But,
hey Woody, I've saved you a lot of money over the years, and you know it. There was so much money walked out your door.
Hey Daryl, tell them the story about me raising Cain in the dressing room that night.
Man,
you got me
he was mad one night. It was about one of the first or second shows. And the guys were just, you got to know wrestlers. I mean, the wrestler is just a whole different culture. And the guys was cutting up, acting silly and everything. And of course, they don't realize me and Woody put a lot of money out to put shows on. It costs a lot of money. You pay the wrestlers, you pay for buildings, you pay for security. You got to set it all up. They're in there, and he's trying to talk to them on what he wants. And man, he got so mad. He started cussing every one of them out, and he was screaming and hollering. And I mean, once he finally got shut up and sit there, I was like, we got to break the ice somewhere. And I was like, I went to the concession stand and come back, and I looked in, I said, you look like you need a Snickers, Woody. I said, you're Betty White when you hadn't had your Snickers. I guess that's the night you're talking about, ain't it?
Yeah. I was like, and my jaw dropped to the floor. I felt like such a turd then.
I mean, he ran it for 20 minutes mad at them because they were just doing it. And I just went to concession and bought a Snickers bar and brought it back to him. I said, you're just not yourself without your Snickers.
You think about wrestlers, they're divas, and you have to rule them with an iron fist. If you don't, they'll run over you if you don't. And so I was always the rough around the edges kind of guy, and had to bark a lot.
Yeah.
Hey, Daryl, Uncle Lou's wants to know when you're going to start sharing your pies.
My pies.
I bet you might be talking about the pear pies.
Oh, that's a good story too. Y'all should live my life. You'd think, good God, this guy's crazy. So years ago, this is the pie about the stories, or the story about the pies. Years ago, my wife's aunt, my father-in-law has a big pear tree, and she loved making pear pies. And I hate pears. I can't stand a pear for nothing. I don't like that fibery of a pear. And
Yeah.
she's like, I'm gonna make you a pear pie. I said, no, you're not. I hate pear pies. I said, I can't stand pears. I ain't eating no pear. Well, she made pears pies for everybody, and she made one for her brother-in-law. The next day after she gave him that pear pie, he had a heart attack and was in the hospital. It wasn't from the pear, but I blamed it on him. And I love him. Don was a really good guy, but he'd be a guy. He had a toupee that he wore all the time. And he wore a toupee. Well, after he got out of the hospital, he didn't have his toupee on. I said, now you look there, my goodness, not only did you give him a heart attack, you knocked the hair plumb off his head. And gave her such a hard time about that. Well, her birthday rocked on a couple of years later after it, and she turned like 84 or something like that. And I gave her a birthday card, and I drew a picture of a pear on there. I said, yep, the older we get, the more our bodies look just like a pear. Oh, my God. So this year for my birthday, she gave me a pear pie starter kit. And it was an apron that said, I love pears. And it was a pen. It was 2 cans of Del Monte pears and a recipe and all this stuff.
Wow.
Everybody knows me. My whole family, they all love to give me a hard time. They know I dish it out and they're going to give it back to me. So that's the story of the pears. But I told her, I said, my God, that pear, your pear pie is nothing but a killer. They'll use that on death row because you gave a man a heart attack, knocked the hair off his head all at the same time.
Wow. That's great. Hey, Danny Stone says, I'm scared to ask Daryl questions. It's like driving down a dark road and you may not be able to turn around.
Nope.
That's a fact.
Y'all asked for it.
Yeah.
Hey, Jody, Catfish Curtis has a question. Is there a max weight on the fish allowed to be caught tomorrow night? I think there should be.
You can reel it in and land it. That's what I want. I want big fish caught.
Heck yeah.
Bigger the better. You're asking the wrong girl that question. The bigger the better.
The more the merrier, the bigger the better. We're going by pounds. Total weight, isn't it, Jody?
It's 1 point per pound for blues and channels and 2 points per pound for flannel. For flathead.
Did you say
Too many drugs, Jody.
I was thinking about the lumberjack costume.
There you go.
That's it. I think she called somebody here a fathead. I'm not sure. Not sure which one of us it was.
Y'all know what's wrong is she's been eating them pear pies.
I love pears.
Me too.
Well, that explains it.
Yeah.
Get you every time.
So,
And somebody
Woody,
wanted to know who was fishing.
yeah.
Let's see.
Who was that? Was that Travis?
Travis thinks he's going to win, but no.
Because it's 3 points for butt smashes.
Me and Colvin going to be on a boat. Mike's fishing home. Catfishing Curtis. Danny Stone Outdoors. Travis Dyer. Yak Outdoors. Blue Line Adventures. Jeremy's Tournament Cats. And then Daryl and Bobcat be on the same boat. That's my competition right there.
We're going to win it all. I don't even know why anybody's going to show up.
And then Stan will be hosting. That's 10 windows filled. That's every window I got. And if somebody drops out, I have a backup waiting to fill it up.
Oh, that's great. I enjoyed it last Thursday. I was like, because a lot of people's not live fishing on Thursday nights. Mm-hmm. It was good. I enjoyed it, and I watched it until I couldn't stay awake no more. Then I went to sleep. Yeah. But I'm gonna be watching tomorrow night too. It'll be good.
It should stay pretty busy. That many people fishing. Hopefully,
a lot
there'll
of tears.
be, yeah,
A
a
lot of tears.
fishing.
Lots of tears. Y'all gonna be crying.
I ain't crying over nothing.
Boy, it's gonna be worse than spilled milk.
You know,
Now, Darrell might not do too good tomorrow, Jody. I'm just going to tell you because I'm his good luck charm.
oh,
Forgot about that. Hold
I'll
on.
have fun whether I win or lose.
You know what I got looking forward to tomorrow night? Not getting hit in the head with the net by Woody.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask Bob if he will when he gets off the boat. Would he please fall where I could feel like Woody was with me? Man, that went over like a lead balloon, didn't it?
I can send you a picture of Bishop Whiskers.
It's going to be a good time. It's going to be a good time.
I think it will be.
I don't know how he's gonna keep score. We're gonna catch so many big ones all at the same time. But
I think fishing for Whiskers is helping.
God says she ain't fishing, crying either. Cause I'm gonna be calling my spots tomorrow night. I'm gonna be like Babe Ruth. I'm gonna point to the fence.
That's me. I go.
Boy,
That would be awesome.
I did it with Cause.
Last week I cheated.
Yeah.
You know how?
What's that?
how?
We had El Gato on, and I asked him some questions, and I listened to him, and I took his advice, and that's where I went.
There you go. That's the way to do it. Listen to.
I never fished that spot before.
Heck yeah. Hey, none of us is.
So
If you ever stop learning, it's time to quit.
Absolutely, 100%. I'll learn something all the time.
You just got one of these side bets.
What side bet?
Yeah.
What's the side bet?
Yeah, poor chop had to wear a dress.
Yeah.
That's a side bet.
Well, what are you gonna wear if you lose?
I'm fine wearing this.
No, if you lose, let me see. I see. So now, wait a minute. Yeah, you're going to do an open-sided bet where I've got to wear a dress, but yeah, you hadn't heard what you're going to have to do if you lose. You and Cause.
They should wear mustaches.
You really want me to take this bet and then tell you later what you got to do?
No, it's all set ahead of time.
Well, you done said it. I got to wear a dress. If I agree to it,
I
then
said I would wear this. What I got on.
What should I make her do, Woody?
I think they'd look good with mustaches.
I'll tell you what I'm going to do. When I beat you, I'm going to say, Jody, who's the greatest catfishman in the world? And you got to say, you, Daddy.
That was something I was going to make somebody do. Call me Big Daddy for a month.
Oh, my goodness.
Every time you're on a live, I'm going to send you a text that says, who's the greatest catfishman in the world? And you're going to have to say, you, Daddy.
I was to do somebody.
What?
I was already going to do that to somebody else. I'm going to do a bet.
I was joking about that. I ain't going to do that to nobody.
I am.
Dale's got an interesting one there.
Make her shave her head. No, I ought to. I'm jealous of anybody that's got as much hair as she has. I always like, yes, Lord, she's got hair. I used to think she wore wigs, she had so much hair. I ain't gonna lie about it.
It is a wig.
Look here. Look at this. I ain't got no hair, and she's got so much hair. She's got enough hair for all of us. Makes me think, man, she wonders why I don't like her.
Okay.
If you lose, make him eat pear pie.
Oh,
Yeah.
I ain't taking that bet. I'd rather she know. If she loses, what does she have to do? Hey, I tell you what. Everybody in comments, tell me what. If I lose, I have to wear a dress. If she loses, what should I make her do? There we go. We'll let people in comments bring one up. We'll choose from that.
Thank you, Whiskers. Appreciate it.
How about Danny Stone has one? Have her wear a dress and the chicken head. You could do
Danny,
it
I don't
together.
take a side yet.
I don't know what y'all talking about, chicken head. I ain't seen no chicken. Woody's one sees the chickens when he don't take his medicine. All right, somebody give us what Jody should have to do if she loses.
I can give you $20.
No, I don't know money. I like starving. I don't want no money.
20, you bet us 100.
Tom lost a bet.
Yeah, I did.
Tom, what should I make her do if she loses?
You know,
She been racking in some big flatheads lately. Watch out.
you know,
Don't give her
would-
no confidence.
it would almost be fun to have her jump in the lake, but she likes
She
that.
already did that.
She likes it.
Yeah, she already did that. I want something different.
I know you got a better mind than that, Daryl. Come on.
I'm evil, and I don't want to put out all the evil stuff I think of. Shoot. Heck no.
Do a karaoke video.
No.
Yeah, but what song would we make her sing? What's that? Let's see. What could we make her sing?
I don't sing and I don't dance.
All my exes live in Texas. And she could change it around and I wish all my exes live in Texas. That would be good. She had to wear a Tinkerbell outfit.
Travis thinks I'm losing to her, to him. Now, how does this work? You had to beat me and score, right?
Yeah. At the end of the night, whoever has the highest score wins, right?
Yeah.
Well, and it's not the tournament. If I don't win the tournament, I just got to beat you, but I'm going to win it all anyway, so it don't matter. But
oh my God, this is what I do.
Yeah. Yeah. David says if you lose, she has to wear a dress and a big straw hat the rest of the time period she has the Thursday night tournaments.
No, that's way too long. That's like month.
Yeah, we just need to do one time deal.
All right. Tim says, "Sing You Are My Sunshine."
How many verses are they?
I don't even know it.
What about the Oscar Mayer song?
Yeah, somebody said that one.
Yeah, that's if you lose, you got to learn the Oscar Mayer. Well, that's Oscar Mayer Wiener, isn't it? It's the
Yeah, she knows that one by heart.
The baloney song, yeah. My baloney's got it first. Yeah, you got to sing that song.
Okay.
For 3 weeks.
Okay.
At the start of your every show, 3 weeks for 3 weeks.
Okay.
And if I lose, I'll wear a dress on here the next Thursday night.
I'm going to find a tall dress for you.
Oh, it's
Not be short.
Mini skirt.
Made shirt, short dress, or
So take down Kenneth wants you to get smacked in the face with a cream pie.
Yeah. I ain't driving all the way to Knoxville to do that. Hey, I live an hour and a half from Chattanooga, and it's what, another hour and a half or hour and 45 minutes on up to Knoxville. That's a long drive.
Yep.
So maybe the loser could do whatever it is at the gathering. So you're going, right, Jody?
Oh.
Tom.
Oh.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
I love that.
Oh,
I'm just trying to broker a deal here.
I like that. Either I'll wear a dress.
Not with him.
I'll wear
But
a dress.
maybe you'll win.
Or you've got to sing the baloney song in front of everybody at the gathering.
And I like that a lot. I like that.
How good of a fisherman are you? How positive are you that you can beat Daryl and Bob?
You'll be in front of friends, though. Whoever
Really?
I'm not
loses.
positive. I'm not positive I can beat you.
Let's just have fun. Not do it then. Let's just have fun, not do it no bet. We're just gonna have fun. Let's don't do no side bet. Let's have fun.
I think I would rather have sung the baloney song than do the dock walk.
Yeah.
In front of all the YouTubers.
You catch 50 pounders regularly.
Huh?
You Bobcat catch 50 pounders all the time.
We're just lucky.
I've not cracked. I've only had one 35 pounder this year. Everything's been in the 20s.
Yeah, you're in a tougher area though than we are. There's not as many big fish up there as what they are down where we're at. So I agree. We're just gonna have fun. Forget it. Oh, I ain't scared. Hey, Danny, I ain't scared. You want to put a bet up, brother? I'll bet with you all night long, my friend. What do you want to put up? You just tell me what you want to bet. We'll go all night long. If it's going on weight, yes, he's fishing it too. Now he's done opened his mouth, hasn't he?
Yep.
Come on, Danny.
They catfish Terry. You had somebody else come in.
Welcome, Terry.
Jose come in. Hey, Jose.
Hey, Jose. How are you, buddy? Danny says there's no shame, Daryl. I'm scared of her too.
Hey, we fish the same area. I don't want to get on her. I'd rather get on old Freddie all day long.
Me and Travis just bet $20. All we bet.
No, I don't bet money. We just have a good time. We're just
We can't think of anything to bet, so we just come up $20.
I'm the gambler. I'm the gambler. He's not. So
yeah, I don't gamble money. I spend it. I throw enough money away. I don't play the lottery. I don't drink. I spend enough money on my hobbies. I got it. When I get in a hobby, I go crazy with it. So I can't afford to drink or gamble or smoke cigarettes because they all my hobbies.
He can't dabble into anything. He has to jump in feet first.
Head first.
Yeah.
I would do what David Smith agreed to.
I don't know what he agreed to.
Wear the chicken head and sing the baloney.
No. I don't know where chicken head is. I don't know what you're talking about, chicken head. There ain't no chicken
He
head.
would never let me wear his chicken head.
You don't.
How
You don't
about the
want to put
loser?
that thing on.
The loser has to buy the winner a bucket of KFC original recipe and watch the winner eat it.
That'd be fun, but we live too far away to do that.
Yeah.
The gathering.
Oh,
There's going to be plenty of food at the gathering.
yeah, but y'all gonna be eating my world famous barbecue. You ain't gonna
Mm-hmm. I like barbecue now.
Yeah, I'm gonna
It makes
smoke it myself.
barbecue sauce too.
Yeah, I make my own sauce and everything. So.
Nice.
I'm gonna be there 2 nights. I mean, he may get into a competition while we're there. Who knows?
There you go. My wife will go, "Who is this woman that hates you?"
I'm gonna fish all night. I'm bringing my boat.
Where am I fishing? Travis says I'm going to be fishing in the Tennessee River, just below Chickamauga Dam. Well, I'll probably be about 15 miles below Chickamauga Dam. That's where I'm fishing. I got to stay where I got phone service, so I can't go too far down. If I go further than that, I won't have service. But I've got about 5 different flathead holes between there in that area. So hopefully, I'd let, win or lose, I'd love for somebody to get on a monster one tomorrow night. A big flathead. It'd be cool. Woody, did you bring yours in on the live, or had we went off the live that night that you caught that 50-pounder?
I brought it on live. Yeah, it's on there.
Yeah, I caught a 50-pound blue, a 54-pound blue, and he caught a 53-pound blue on a live, or a flathead on a live down there.
We were having lighting problems that night.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That was a good night. I mean, I caught the blue cat. We moved. We were going to go up the river and fish further up the river, and I just about passed the place up. And I told Woody, I said, "Man, let's go over there. I don't know why, but I want to go fish that spot. I believe we'll catch a nice fish out there." We hadn't been there 10 minutes, and he caught that big flathead out there. So
yeah,
That's why I always tell people, man, if you got a good feeling about a spot, if you're if you're going up on a boat or whatever, stop there. If nothing else, give it 20 minutes and try it out. There's been a lot of times I did that. Hey, Brandy.
She didn't think you could see her.
I could barely see her going through. It looked like she's holding her hair up, trying to cover it.
Knoxville, Chattanooga, and there's a Nashville airport.
Yeah.
Knoxville and Chattanooga are the closest ones.
Yeah, Chattanooga is.
Yeah.
The airport's close to there. Boy, it's expensive to fly into Chattanooga. Knoxville's probably cheap. I don't know.
I just plan on catching multiple flatheads tomorrow.
Yeah.
That's the only way I can win.
Yeah, I just want everybody to catch fish to where we have a good show. That's what I like to, when we're all out there fishing and we catch a lot of fish where people can be entertained.
It's a lot better to watch when people are catching fish, you know.
Yeah. I don't care who it is. We did that the night we did the monster fish, we did the monster fish on Kevin's channel.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow. There were so many fish caught that day. Because Brian B was on the fish.
Mm-hmm.
We were on the fish, and I mean, there was Haz. I think was Haz fishing there too. I think he was on the fish. I mean, we caught. I think there was like 200 fish caught in that on that one Saturday, and then the next Saturday they did it, and there wasn't that many caught, but there was one huge one. And actually, that's the one that won it. Go ahead.
That was Chris.
Yeah.
Double C.
Yeah. So.
And Jeremy had two big ones.
Jeremy got some nice fish.
Yeah. Jeremy was fishing the same one we was too, right?
Mm-hmm.
We were all on the fish that day. And I think we caught like 18 ourselves, and that was good for the Tennessee River. So we just couldn't get that big one. So
nope.
Feast or famine, the Tennessee River.
That's the same area we'll be fishing probably tomorrow. It is down through there, that same area down through there. That's one of my favorite places.
Yeah. Anybody got any questions before we close out?
I've had a good time tonight. It's been fun. It's been different.
Yeah, we appreciate y'all asking us.
Yeah, it's been a great time, Woody. We appreciate you coming on.
Yeah,
definitely. Daryl told me I need to start doing more of these, so I'm like, he's a pretty low key guy, not kind of quiet, but he said you got to start doing more of these. So I said I'm gonna make an effort to. You know, everybody's catfish communities are really a lot different than what I thought it'd be. Everybody's really great and supportive, and I'm glad to be a part of it.
Yeah, me too.
We're glad you were here.
Yeah.
Glad to be here.
It's been a great. I've only been in the community for about I don't know, maybe 2 years total now, and I come from the bass background where nobody talks about anything. You don't. Nobody tells you anything, and I just had so much fun. The whole first day at CatCon, I didn't even go look at a booth.
Yeah.
I just was standing there talking to people all the time.
Yeah.
I just had a blast.
Yeah, we did.
And if there's a way I can get to the gathering, I will. But at this point, it doesn't look like I'm going to be able to make it.
I wish you could, because I think we'll have a good time. Like I say, I'm going to show everybody where to, that's one thing I said. I don't hide any of my spots. I'll show you where I'm at. I've always said if I can't catch fish because somebody's fishing one of my spots, then if I can't go find another one, I'm not much of a fisherman. I don't care. I'll show anybody. I just want people to have a good time and catch a fish. So I really appreciate y'all asking us on. We've only been doing YouTube for 14 months, and I've learned so much. I'm so electronically challenged. That's one thing I've never been good at. And so, somebody said, well, do this and do that. I'm sorry, I don't know how. So hold my hand, please. Hold my hand. Yeah. So we're glad, whether I get 1,000 or I get 10,000, I still want to be that same guy.
Right.
I'm going to talk to everybody, treat everybody the same. I've always been that way, and that's the way we're going to be. Somebody has to do something, we're going to be that way.
Do you want to just? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I was just going to ask you. just before we close, in case there were people that came in later, do you want to just go over the gathering one more time in closing?
Go
Yep.
ahead, Woody.
All right. May 14th and 15th, 12 a.m. or 12 p.m. to 4 p.m. at Chester Frost Park, Pavilion number 4. It's going to be, like I said, free food and drink, prize drawings, live music, just folks hanging out and socializing and talking about fishing. That's what we like to do. Like I said, there's no alcohol on the premises, so keep that in mind. And bring your rods. There's plenty of places to fish. There's bathrooms. There's campsites. If you need to get a camp, if you're wanting a camp, I would check into it because they go really quick over at Chester Frost. It's a really nice campground over there, and that they go quick. So you can actually go online and reserve your spots there. And but yeah, we just hope to see everybody there. I'll let Daryl tell you about the sponsors again.
Yeah, and we're going to be up there. Like I said, I think Woody, you're going to be up there Thursday also, right?
Thursday or Friday. It might be Friday morning when I get there.
Yeah, well, I'm going to be up there Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and I won't leave till Monday. So if anybody comes in early, we're just asking everybody to be at Pavilion number 4 between from 12 to 4, because that's when we're going to do all the giveaways. We want everybody there where they can do meet and greet and have a good time. Catfish Clothing is let me see if I can find the paper again. Of course, there it is. Yeah, Catfish Clothing is a sponsor. They're going to be giving away some stuff. Chris said he was going to fly in and try to be there also. Jack's Bait and Tackle is giving away a gift card and I think a rod or something. They've already gave me the gift card. Matt Cat's Rods is giving us some rods to give away. I say Uncle Lou's. Did I say Uncle Lou's? Uncle Lou's giving us some planer board stuff. National Title Ponds giving us a Visa gift card. Demon Dragons is giving us a bunch of Demon Dragons giveaways. Santee Drifters is giving us some drifters. I'm going to bring some stuff. We'll probably give away a hat and some stuff like that. Real Beast has helped us a lot. I always want to give him a shout out. He's going to be getting the drinks and all. We'll have barbecue, music, great time. Like I say, we're going to be there. We just, we're leaving it open for everybody to be there on Saturday and Sunday. But like I say, I'll be there Thursday and Friday. Hit me up. If you need any advice on where to go, if you have never been there, or if we don't have a boat load, we'll throw you on the boat and we'll try to get you a fish with us. If you need any bait, go to Jack's Bait and Tackle. She keeps skipjack there, hooks, sinkers, anything you need for catfishing. They have it. I'm sure there's other places that have skipjack, but I know she does, and she's sponsoring us, so I feel like I ought to throw her out there. Guys, check us out on our Facebook page. We've got a little event page there too. Let us know if you're coming. We've got a YouTube video that shows everything. I've seen somebody had it up there. It's all mine. Put it up there. You can go to YouTube and look it up. It's called Together, and it'll show the lake and everything we've got there. I'm trying to go as fast as I can, Tom. And the hotels we're close to. It's real close to Chattanooga. It's called Hickson, Tennessee, but I mean it's like within 10 miles of Chattanooga. So there's lots of hotels there. Great people coming. I mean, there's just so many. We're going to put a video out of a lot of people that are coming with them holding their huge fish up. I know Jody's going to be there. Chat Cats Joe is going to be there. Patrick. I mean, just a bunch of people that's locals that can help out also. Joe's donated also with Chat Cats. He's going to try to be there too. I know he's got some, he does guiding and he's got guides, but I think he's going to try to come after he does some guide service and be with everybody too. So it's just going to be a great time, guys.
Excellent.
We really want to just have a good time and get out there and have people catching fish and meet and greet and have a wonderful time.
Hoping to make this a yearly event. So it's, I hope this does well.
And maybe we'll be to 1,000 subscribers by then.
Yeah, if I say you'll be 1,000 by tomorrow.
So, Pat, just talking about him, there he is, talking about how much he's done for us too. Real
Hey,
big.
Pat.
Guys, check his channel out. He's an awesome guy. He's He's
Mhm.
helped so much with this gathering also.
Excellent. And Jody, do you want to just one more time talk about tomorrow night?
Thursday from 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. Got a full house fishing, and it'll be on my channel. And just come on down and watch.
Don't miss it. Be there.
Be there or be square. That's the old saying.
There you go.
Yeah, we always
All
have
right,
a
Woody,
good
anything
time.
in closing?
Man, I just glad to be a part of this, and thanks for having me. And hope it wasn't a disappointment. So,
Nope.
Oh, no, you were
we
great.
appreciate
Thank
you
you,
having
guys.
us.
Yeah, thank y'all so much for asking us to be on. We really appreciate. Well, I asked you, but allowing me to come on, I really appreciate it. So.
No, it was great. We appreciate you guys. It was really a lot of fun. All right, Jody.
Yep, I'm ready.
All
All
right.
righty.
See ya.
All right. Hey, don't close out when we close. All right, everybody. There we go. Uh-oh, who's that? All right, everybody. That's gonna do it. Good night, everybody.